just want to let YouTube know that this is not a video that is intended for children. Just because I'm reviewing a kid's movie does not mean that the video itself is for kids. I slip up in my videos. Sometimes I might let loose a few cuss words. There's a damn it, there's an ass, there's a shit, there's something that might pop up in these videos, and I don't think kids should listen to that. So just in case I get hit with like a $42 million fine, which I will be able to pay off in the next life, I just want to let everybody know that this is not a kid's video. This video is not for kids. I'm just reviewing a kid's movie. Glad that's out the way. Frozen 2 is a sequel to the highly successful animated film Frozen that came out a few years ago. That's a movie that penetrated the pop culture. It made a shit ton of money. I think it made over $1 billion, and as a result, Disney just couldn't let it go. Okay, yep, that was painful. That was too much. Okay, truce here. Let's not make any more let it go jokes for the rest of the video. I'm gonna do my absolute best on that, because that was cringe. I'm gonna try to give away the plot without actually giving away the plot, because there's a lot of stuff in this plot that's easy to spoil if you talk about it. Elsa and Anna are living in Arendelle. Elsa is still the queen of Arendelle, and everything is good, and the friends, and everybody's happy, and everybody's living life. Elsa gets a mysterious call from some spirits out there in the world that want her to come help lift some kind of curse from a forest. This weird curse, this mist that has trapped some people in a forest, and so Elsa and Anna have to go on a quest to try to figure out how to break this curse, how to figure out some stuff in their past that maybe would explain why this stuff is happening. Just know that there's a quest. Like, there's always some kind of quest for a movie like this, and yep, they go on a quest. People constantly ask me how I feel about Frozen in general, and am I a huge stan and stuff like that, and I would say, no, not really, but I get why people are. I personally enjoyed the first Frozen movie. I don't think it was great. I didn't love it as much as everybody else did. I thought it was good for what they were going for. And yes, Let It Go has stuck in my head constantly ever since that movie came out. Everybody I know knows that song. Everybody I know has sung that song around me in some vicinity. What I can say about this film right off the bat is that predictably it has really good animation. It's got gorgeous animation, actually. The animation in this film is beautifully rendered. The imagery itself, it definitely seems like it's the type of beautiful shit you would find in a painting in some rich asshole's mansion. We live in an age where you need really good CG to sell a movie like this, and it's really good in this movie. It's beautiful. It's great. There's nothing you can say bad about the animation in this movie. I also praise the voice talent in this movie. It's predictably good, just like it was predictably good in the first movie. You need good voice talent to shine through, sell you on the characters that they're portraying, and I think they did a good job in this movie. As far as the song selection in this movie, definitely there are some catchy tunes that are going to stick with you. They definitely do a good job in terms of the singing performances. I wouldn't say that there's that pop culture penetrating song in here that sticks in you like Let It Go. Like, I don't think a Let It Go song exists in this movie. I also think that was kind of like lightning in a bottle, and you're not really going to catch that again. Like, if you're going into this movie and you're expecting another Let It Go, then I would say that maybe it's time for you to let it go.
Oh, absolutely shameless. I should delete the channel right now.
The best thing about this movie easily is the relationship between Elsa and Anna, the sisterly bond. You definitely root for it and you like seeing them together. Great emotional moments between them, some great interactions. That's the thing in the movie that carries you through even the more boring part. Elsa and Anna and their relationship together just gives you that warm and wholesome feeling that you felt when you used to watch Sister Sister on Disney Channel back in the day. You know, with Tia and Tamara Mowry. You used to watch that show and you used to love Tia, you used to love Tamara, and then you'd wonder at the end of the episode why Marcus Houston is still here. If you're looking for good animation and voice talent, some catchy songs, and a story that at least has some interesting ideas presented in it, definitely think as far as sequels go, you could do far worse than Frozen 2. Having said that, just because you can do worse than a sequel like Frozen 2 doesn't mean that Frozen 2 couldn't have done better. I feel like this sequel left me in the dust somewhere. There are a lot of different reasons for why this movie didn't really land with me. For starters, the way that they handled some of the characters bothered me. Olaf was fine in the first movie. He was kind of funny, and in this movie, he kind of walks the line between being annoying and endearing. Maybe part of that is because he's in a lot more of the movie. Maybe he's better in small doses. I don't know, but for whatever reason, he kind of annoyed the crap out of me in this movie, other than this one scene that I thought was really hilarious. As far as specific issues with the movie, I do think there are several huge missteps in regards to its story and its characters. Specifically, how some of the decisions they make within this story affect the characters and how it affects how you look at these characters. I feel like some of these characters are done a disservice by some of the directions that they decide to go in the story. I don't think that the story itself is executed well enough to make you really care as much as you cared about the first one. I can't actually talk about the issues because if I mention them, then it'll be a spoiler, and I don't want to spoil the issues that I have with some of the story stuff in here, but just, man, some of it actually kind of pissed me off to the point that it just kind of turned me off from the end of the movie, and I was just like, why would we do this? Like, why was this decision made? In the end, Frozen 2 was a solid enough sequel with good animation, but some huge story issues that I can't spoil, but just trust me, if you see the movie, you'll know that they're there. Frozen 2 was a decent watch, a solid follow-up to the first Frozen. I'm gonna leave this one in the golden age for Man of Steel. Alright guys, that's my review for Frozen 2. Tell me, have you seen the movie? What did you think about it? Which one do you like better, Frozen or Frozen 2? Stay tuned, I have a lot of huge reviews coming up this week, including Queen and Slim and The Irishman. Very excited to review those movies. Please like and subscribe to the Superfan Show, and as always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.